Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Score big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a grand slam season. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Well, good evening and howdy again, everyone, along with our producer, Adam Morse, Joe Van Gore from Marv Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen, Iowa. These are the quarterfinals of District 1, Sub-State 1 of the Iowa High School Athletic Association Class 1A playoffs, as tonight the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, 23-3, take on the George Little Rock Mustangs at 5-16 in the quarterfinals. Remsen St. Mary's, in a postponed game from Saturday to Monday, defeated Storm Lake St. Mary's 10-0 in 5 innings, and George Little Rock here in Remsen eliminated Hartley Melvin Sanborn 14-1. Also in District 1 on Monday, Galen Catholic defeated South O'Brien 6-0, and Trinity Christian defeated MMCRU 5-4. The other quarterfinal round game in District 1 has Trinity Christian at Galen Catholic. During our broadcast tonight, we'll give you the scores and the matchups in District 2 of Sub-State 1. As we mentioned, George Little Rock 5-16. They were 1-14 in the Siouxland Conference. That was good for 9th place. Let's go over their batting order. Their head coach is Tyler Glanzer, and his assistant is Nathan Klingenberg. Leading off and playing center field is Noah Tahark. Batting second, the left fielder Tyler Grieve. And batting third, the catcher Ben Anderson. Batting cleanup for George Little Rock, the pitcher Caleb DeWitt. Batting fifth, the designated hitter Max DeBoer. Batting sixth, the first baseman Caleb DeLalo. Batting seventh, the shortstop Micah Jambeck. Batting eighth is the third baseman Vanden Van Briesen. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Isaiah Johnson. Remsen St. Mary's, as we mentioned, 23-3. They were first in the War Eagle Conference with a record of 12-0. Let's go over their order. First of all, their head coach is Dean Harpenow. The assistants are Tyler Delperdang, Brady Harpenow, and Nolan Heese. Leading off for the Hawks and playing shortstop Carter Shorg. Batting second, the second baseman Levi Waldschmidt. Batting third, the pitcher Blaine Harpenow. So we finally get, Adam Morse, a chance to see Blaine Harpenow pitch here on Fuller Digital Solutions this season. Batting cleanup for the Hawks, the catcher Xavier Gallus. Batting fifth, the first baseman Cale Ortman. Batting sixth, the center fielder Jeremy Koink. Batting seventh, the third baseman Alex Schrader. Batting eighth, the designated hitter Isaiah Garretts. And batting ninth for the Hawks is the right fielder Damon Brownmiller. Remsen St. Mary's, number 3 in Class 1A in the final poll in the Radio Iowa High School Baseball Coaches Association poll. Here is Remsen St. Mary's defensively. Brady Shorg in left, Jeremy Koink in center, and Damon Brownmiller in right. Around the horn, Alex Schrader at third, Carter Shorg at short, Levi Waldschmidt at second, and Cale Ortman at first. The battery of Xavier Gallus, the catcher, and right-handed throwing number 14, Blaine Harpenow, on the hill for Remsen St. Mary's. We'll be back with more after this from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Enjoy your independence at Bavarian Meadows Assisted Living in Remsen, Iowa. We offer safe, comfortable, relaxing accommodations to our residents and an independent lifestyle with assistance in personal care and daily support services. Individual apartments are designed to maintain resident independence with dignity, privacy, and respect. Residents can furnish their apartment with their own cherished items. Independence, with help when you need it. Bavarian Meadows Assisted Living, Remsen, Iowa.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, let's hear it for the fans from George Little Rock, the Mustangs. And how about the fans from Remsen?
All right. Well, you may have caught the national anthem during our commercials, but we're ready to go. Blaine Harpenow coming in. His 10th game and 10th start. He's 9-0, 51 innings pitched, an ERA of .82, 21 hits, 12 runs, 6 earned. He struck out 91 and walked 16, and we are told by head coach Dean Harpenow, Blaine, with his first strikeout tonight, will have 500 for his career. Again, he has 91 so far this season, so I would have no doubt that Blaine will get that 500 strikeout of his career early. That doesn't lead Remsen St. Mary's, though. There is a player that has over 630 that played both fall ball and summer ball for Remsen St. Mary's. So Blaine is a little bit behind him in that category, but his first strikeout tonight will be his 500th of his career. Our umpires tonight, Kevin McGregor and Grant Thompson. Of course, the town still buzzing from the Hawks softball team making their 4th state appearance, upsetting Akron Westfield in the Class A Region 1, Class 1A Region 1 tournament semifinal or championship last night in Akron, 6-3. So here we go, leading off for George Little Rock, the center fielder, Noah Tahark, right-handed hitter, wearing number 8. The first pitch of the game, a little bit early tonight at 6:55, missing for ball 1. Here's the 1-0, swinging a foul, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Noah batting .333, no home runs, 7 RBIs, 15 hits on the season. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Noah Tahark of George Little Rock. He'll step out. Now he'll step back in. Harpenow ready, and the 1-2 pitch upstairs, 2-2. Coach Harpenow tells me that Blaine will go couple innings here tonight. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There it is. That is strikeout number 500 in the career of Blaine Harpenow, and 1 away. So Noah Tahark is the trivia question for Blaine Harpenow as he gets his 500th career strikeout and also has his 92nd strikeout of the season. Tyler Grieve is up next. Left-handed hitting, wearing number 11, the left fielder. He will take a strike, and it's 0-1. Grieve batting .235, no home runs, 9 RBIs, 12 hits on the season. And quickly, the count is 0-2 on Grieve. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So 93rd strikeout of the season for Blaine Harpenow, and strikeout number 501 in his career. Here comes the number 3 batter, the catcher Ben Anderson. right-handed hitter wearing number 6, batting .304. No home runs, 8 RBIs, 17 hits on the season. 2 down, nobody on, top of the first for the Mustangs. There's a swing and a miss, strike one. So no score, bottom of the first, 2 down, nobody on for the Mustangs, and a pitch outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Harping out, working fast. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Top of the first, just underway. George Little Rock and Remsen St. Mary's in the quarterfinals. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Blaine Harpanaugh will strike out the side. The first strikeout again was a 500th of his career, so no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base and now they are recognizing Blaine Harpanaugh for his 500th career strikeout. So no score as we go to the bottom of the first inning, and we'll be back after this for Fuller Digital Solutions.
Tonight's live stream is sponsored by Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen. When you've experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust Fish Funeral Home and Monument to guide you through the process of honoring their life. At Fish Funeral Home and Monument, we pride ourselves on serving families in Remsen and the surrounding areas with dignity, respect, and compassion. Visit us online at fishfh.com or call 712-786-2333. That's Fish Funeral Home and Monuments, Remsen.
We go to the bottom of the first inning. Also, KCHE 92.1 FM joining us on Fuller Digital Solutions as well from Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen. Here is George Little Rock defensively, Tyler Grieve in left, Noah Tahark in center, and Taylor Putnam in right. Around the horn, Brandon Van Briesen at third, Micah Jambeck at short, Isaiah Johnson at second, Caleb DeLalo at first, in the battery of Ben Anderson, the catcher, and right-handed throwing, number 5, Caleb DeWitt on the hill for George Little Rock, his 10th game and 8th start. He's 1-5, 34 and 1/3 innings pitched, an ERA of 5.50, 46 hits, 41 runs, 27 earned, 45 strikeouts, and 19 walks on the season. He will face Carter Shorg, Levi Waldschmidt, and Blaine Harpanaugh here in the bottom of the first inning. So DeWitt has completed his warm-up tosses. And up will step Carter Shorg, batting .425, no home runs, 17 RBIs, 34 hits on the season. So Caleb DeWitt to the line, and the first pitch of the bottom of the first is high and inside. Carter had to duck out of the way of that one. Otherwise, he would have had a bounce off the helmet, and it's 1-0. Levi Waldschmidt, Blaine Harpanaugh to follow in the 1-0. Outside, ball 2, 2-0 the count. Again, the other quarterfinal in District 1. There's a strike, and the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, the semifinals in District 1, the quarterfinals in Substate 1. Here's the 2-1. And that's low ball 3, 3-1 the count. So the other semifinal in District 1, Galen Catholic is hosting Trinity Christian. The 3-1 by DeWitt, and that's ball 4. Carter Shorg will be the leadoff walk, and here comes the number 2 batter, the second baseman Levi Waldschmidt, right-handed hitter wearing number 2, batting .444, 2 home runs, 22 RBIs, 32 hits on the season. So Caleb DeWitt of George Little Rock to the stretch for the first time, turns around and chases Shorg back over to first. Here's the pitch, right down Broadway for strike 1. Blaine Harpanaugh waiting on deck. So another look over at first. And Shorg back. Now Shorg off to a decent lead at first. The 0-1 strike, and it's 0-2 to Levi Waldschmidt. In District 2 quarterfinal round action on Monday, Newell Fonda defeated North Union 10-0. West Bend Mallard over West Hancock 4-3. Bishop Garrigan over GTRA 12-2. And here's a base hit to left field. Levi Waldschmidt with the first hit of the night for the Hawks. So runners at first and second with nobody out for the number 3 batter, the pitcher Blaine Harpenaugh. Right-handed hitting, wearing number 14. Batting .475, the best average on the team. 1 home run, 29 RBIs. He is 1 short. Xavier Gallus has 30 RBIs, 38 hits on the season for Blaine to lead the Hawks. And the first pitch is a strike, and it's 0-1. And then the final quarterfinal round game in District 2, St. Edmund beat Harris Lake Park 15-0. So the semifinals of District 2 are going on tonight as well. Here is a whirl around by DeWitt to chase back Carter Shore. 1 strike the count to Harpenaugh. So Newell Fonda and West Bend Mallard, Bishop Garrigan and St. Edmund are the semifinals in District 2. Again here in the semifinals of District 1, here's a swing and a bouncer foul just outside of first for Blaine, and the count is 0-2. So again, Remsen St. Mary's, George Little Rock, Galen Catholic, and Trinity Christian, the winners to meet here in Remsen coming up on Saturday night. And we'll have that game if the Hawks get there here on Fuller Digital Solutions, and I suspect KCHE 92.1 FM. Here's a pitch low, good stop by Ben Anderson behind the dish, and the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Blaine Harpenaugh. So a runner off second with nobody out and a runner off first with nobody out. Here's a swing and a drive into center field. That'll fall in for a base hit. And runner around third. Here comes the throw home. It's not in time. RBI single for Blaine Harpenaugh as Carter Shorg will score from second to make it 1-0 Hawks. Levi Waldschmidt stops at second. Blaine Harpenaugh. Brendan Fish will run for Harpenaugh at first, so a couple hits in the inning and a run in. 1-0 Remsen St. Mary's. Here comes the cleanup batter, Xavier Gallus, the catcher. Right-handed hitting, wearing number 33. Here's a bouncing ball and a base hit past the third baseman, Brandon Van Briesen. Levi Waldschmidt will score. Stopping at second, Brendan Fish running for Blaine Harpenaugh. So a RBI single for Gallus, and there will be a courtesy runner for him. Ryan Willman will run for Gallus at first. So 3 straight hits after a walk from George Little Rock's Caleb DeWitt. Here comes Cale Ortman, the first baseman, batting 5th, right-handed hitter wearing number 11. Xavier Gallus, who had an RBI single, now batting .342. 1 home run, 30 RBIs, now 31, and now he has 28 hits on the season. Here is a screamer foul by Ortman past third, and it's 0-2. Ortman batting .372. No home runs, 26 RBIs, 29 hits on the season. Again, courtesy runners at first and second for the Hawks. Nobody out, 2 runs in. 2-0 Hawks, bottom of the first. And a pitch, another nice stop by Ben Anderson behind the dish. And the count 1-2 to Cale Ortman with Jeremy Klink, the center fielder, waiting on deck. And the pitch. Tried to set up outside, and the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. The look at second by DeWitt, 2-2 pitch. Upstairs, ball 3, 3-2 the count. DeWitt now has 20 walks on the season with the leadoff walk to Carter Shorg here in the bottom of the first. Here's a bouncing ball to short. And over to third for the force, and that's all they get. As Brendan Fish running for Blaine Harpenaugh is out 6-5 for out number one. Cale Ortman is the 6'5 fielder's choice. And here comes Jeremy Koink, the center fielder, right-handed hitting, wearing number 21, batting .322. No home runs, 15 RBIs, 19 hits on the season. 2-0. Remsen St. Mary's over George Little Rock, bottom of the first. As Koink squares around to bunt. And he bunts it. Taken by the first baseman, but he can't catch up with Jeremy. It's a... Oh, they called him out. Wow. I didn't see Jeremy get touched there, so it's 3 unassisted for out number 2 on the play.
2 outs and runners on second and third will bring to the plate.
Ryan Willman running for Xavier Gallus is at third. Cale Ortman is at first. Here's Alex Schrader, who will pop it up left side. Tyler Grieve coming in will make the catch, and that retires the side. So in the inning, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 2 left. Alex Schrader to complete the thought, batting .400, no home runs, 20 RBIs, 26 hits, but he flies out to left to end the first. So again, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 2 left for Remsen St. Mary's in the first. It's 2-0 Hawks going into the top of the second here on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE 92.1 FM.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and Big Game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
We go to the top of the second inning. 2-0 Hawks over the Mustangs here in Remsen, and the pitch by Blaine Harpenaugh to Caleb DeWitt, the pitcher, batting cleanup. Right-handed hitter wearing number 5, batting .148. No home runs, 6 RBIs, 9 hits on the season. Swinging a foul, and it's 0-2. Max DeBoer and Caleb DeLeau also scheduled in this inning for George Little Rock. The 0-2 by Harpenaugh, swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Blaine Harpenaugh. 1 away in the George Little Rock second. That is 4 straight strikeouts to begin the game for Blaine Harpenaugh. And here's Max DeBoer, the designated hitter, batting 5th. Right-handed hitter wearing number 20, batting .317. No home runs, 5 RBIs, 13 hits on the season. Blaine to the line in the pitch, upstairs for ball 1. Caleb DeLeau is waiting on deck. 2-0. Remsen St. Mary's over George Little Rock. Here's a swing and a foul past Max DeBoer in the warm-up circle. And the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch for a strike, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on, top of the second, and the pitch by Blaine upstairs, 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 5 strikeouts to start the game by Blaine Harpenaugh of Remsen St. Mary's, 2 down in the George Little Rock second. And here comes the number 6 batter, Caleb DeLeau, the first baseman, right-handed hitter wearing number 17, batting .227, no home runs, 1 RBI, 5 hits on the season. And he will take the first offering from Blaine Harpenaugh for ball 1. Here's the 1-0, strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Gosh, we forgot to give you The game time conditions, partly sunny, muggy, 79 at game time at 6:55. Southwest winds at 8, dew point 68 degrees, relative humidity 70%. They are expecting a 100% chance of rain in northwest Iowa tomorrow. Here's a pitch low, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike to DeLeau. 2 down, nobody on, top of the second, 2-0 Hawks over George Little Rock. And the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. So our first round of twos tonight at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on, 2-0. Remsen St. Mary's over the Mustangs here, top of the second. 2-2 pitch by Harpana, missing, full count. The first time he's had a full count on a batter tonight. So Caleb DeLeau, here's the 3-2 pitch, outside, ball 4, the first base runner for George Little Rock tonight. For Blaine Harpana, that's just his 17th walk of the season. Here comes the number 7 batter, Micah Jamback, the shortstop, right-handed hitting, wearing number 4, batting .213, no home runs, 8 RBIs, 10 hits on the season. And the pitch is a strike, throw down to first, and DeLeau gets back in time. The 0-1, strike, and it's 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner at first, top of the second, 2-0. Remsen St. Mary's, strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 6 strikeout in 2 innings for George Little Rock, or for Blaine Harpana to retire the side. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the second. Remsen St. Mary's 2 and George Little Rock nothing on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE 92.1.
Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies. We could find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen.
We go to the bottom of the second inning here at Marv Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen, Iowa. Semifinals of District 1, quarterfinals of Sub-State 1 in the Iowa High School Baseball Playoffs in Class 1A. For Remsen St. Mary's, Isaiah Garretts, Damon Brownmiller, top of the order, Carter Shorg to face Caleb DeWitt. Here comes the number 8 batter, Isaiah Garretts, the designated hitter, right-handed hitter wearing number 25, batting .256, no home runs, 10 RBIs, 10 hits on the season. And he will take ball 1 from Caleb DeWitt. There is a swing and a foul. And the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive pass. Brandon Van Briesen at third for a leadoff base hit. Hit number 4 for the Hawks, and it brings up the number 9 hitter, the right fielder Damon Brownmiller, a right-handed hitter wearing number 24. Batting .250, no home runs, 11 RBIs, 13 hits on the season, as Remsen St. Mary's is once through the order here on a Tuesday night. And the first offering from DeWitt misses for ball 1. Top of the order, Carter Shorg waiting on deck. A bluff over to first. Isaiah Garrett's back. Holding at first, Caleb DeLeau. And here's a drive left field, but Tyler Grieve has it measured, makes the catch. And there's one away. Brownmiller flies to left for out number 1. At the bottom of the second for Remsen St. Mary's, here's the top of the order, and Carter Shorg, who walked and scored the first run of the game in the first. He has no official at bat as of yet. 2-0 Hawks here in the bottom of the second. And the pitch by DeWitt, low, ball 1. Levi Waldschmidt, the second baseman, waiting on deck. And here's a bouncing ball to short. Oh, misplayed by Micah Jambeck as Carter Shorg will reach on the error, the first of the game by the Mustangs. Isaiah Garrett stops at second. Here's Levi Waldschmidt, who singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 1. 2-0 Hawks here over George Little Rock in the bottom of the second. The look at second by Caleb DeWitt in the pitch. Strike, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. So again, the winner of this game meets the winner of Galen Catholic and Trinity Christian for the District 1 Championship Saturday night here in Remsen at 7 o'clock. 1-1 pitch. Strike, and it's 1-2. And if it's Remsen St. Mary's, we will have the Hawks here on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE 92.1 FM. Here's a pitch outside for ball 2. 2-2 the count. 2-2 pitch coming with 1 out. Here it is. Bouncing ball, base hit for Levi Waldschmidt. Coming to round the score is Isaiah Garretts to make it 3-0 Hawks here in the bottom of the second. So an RBI single for Levi Waldschmidt. Carter Shorg will stop at second, and here's Blaine Harpenaugh. Blaine with an RBI single, and his courtesy runner was forced to third back in the first, and the first pitch to Blaine inside for ball 1. So now 5 hits in the game for the Hawks. Runners at first and second with 1 out. And Caleb DeWitt of the Mustangs deals. Here's a bouncing ball to short. And over to third for the force, and it is in time. There's 2 down. Carter Shorg is out 6-5 for out number 2. Blaine Harpenaugh is a 6-5 fielder's choice, and the courtesy runner will be Brendan Fish. Second time that he's been a courtesy runner tonight. And the other, if there's Brendan Fish on base, is Ryan Willman. Here's Xavier Gallus, RBI single, left at third. His courtesy runner was in the first, so he's 1 for 1. 3-0 Hawks here. Bottom of the second, 2 down, and still 2 on. The 1-0, ball gets by the catcher Ben Anderson, and the runners will move up. Levi Waldschmidt to third, and Brendan Fish running for Blaine Harpenaugh at second. And the count to Xavier Gallus, 2 balls and no strikes. So 2 out with runners now at second and third for the Hawks, and the pitch to Gallus. Missing low to Xavier, and the count is 3-0. And first base is open. Cale Ortman, the Hawks first baseman, would be next. Here's a pitch high, ball 4. That is the second walk given up by Caleb DeWitt. And here comes Ryan Willman to run for Gallus. So a Hawk at every base with 2 down for Cale Ortman, who reached on a fielder's choice in the first. He is 0 for 1. 3-0 Remsen St. Mary's over George Little Rock here in District 1 of Substate 1. Here's a pitch missing outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0, and it hit him. That'll drive a run in. So Levi Waldschmidt will score to make it 4-0. And Brendan Fish will go to third, and Ryan Willman to second. So again, hit batsman, no RBIs, and here's Jeremy Coink. Grounded out to first, back in the first, and he will take a strike, and it's 0-1. Coink is the 8th man to bat in this inning for Remsen St. Mary's. Bases still full of Hawks, 2 down, two in. There's a swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, bases loaded, 2 in. 4-0 Remsen St. Mary's over George Little Rock here in the bottom of the second. And the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. Hazy sunshine here in Remsen. That might be also a little smoke from western wildfires as well and from Canada. Here's a pitch up high. For the second time tonight, it's a round of 2s. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, bases loaded, 2 runs in, and 4-0. Remsen St. Mary's in the bottom of the second. So did I say a lot of 2s, Adam? Yes, I did. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. That is the first strikeout of the game for Caleb DeWitt, and the Hawks are out in the second inning, but they scored 2 runs on 2 hits. In the inning, there was 1 error and 3 left on base. We go to the third. Remsen St. Mary's 4, George Little Rock nothing on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE 92.1 FM.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
We go to the top of the third inning. For George Little Rock, 8-9-1, Brandon Van Briesen, the third baseman, Isaiah Johnson, the second baseman, then the top of the order, and center fielder Noah Tahark. So stepping in, the number 8 batter, Brandon Van Briesen, the third baseman, right-handed hitting wearing number 7, batting .375, no home runs, 1 RBI, 3 hits on the season. And the pitch by Blaine Harpanaugh, who's still on, is a strike, and it's 0-1. Blaine has faced just 1 over the minimum, striking out 6 and walking 1. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Brandon Van Briesen. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's 1 away. 7th strikeout of the game for Blaine Harpanaugh. 1 away in the George Little Rock third. Isaiah Johnson, the number 9 hitter, the second baseman, right-handed hitter wearing number 2 will step in. He's batting .133, no home runs, 1 RBI, 2 hits on the season. And the first offering is a strike from Blaine Harpanaugh, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch missed outside as Johnson squared around. The count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the order, Noah Tahark is waiting on deck. And here is another bunt try by Johnson. He'll miss, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on, top of the third. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. 8 strikeouts to start the game for Blaine Harpanaugh, 2 down in the George Little Rock third. Top of the order, Noah Tahark now, who struck out swinging for Blaine Harpanaugh's 500th career strikeout as a Hawk. And the first pitch missing for ball 1. Again, Blaine has faced just 1 over the minimum in the pitch upstairs. Ball 2, 2-0 the count. You get the feeling this might be the last inning for Blaine in this game. There's a strike, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike to Noah Tahark. Here in the top of the third inning, 2 out, nobody on. 4-0 Remsen St. Mary's, swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Top of the third, 4-0 Hawks over the Mustangs here in Remsen. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 9 strikeouts for Blaine Harpanaugh to retire the side in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to, or no, I'm sorry. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. I was looking at the second inning instead of the third. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Remsen St. Mary's 4, George Little Rock nothing on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE 92.1.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
We go to the bottom of the third inning here at Marv Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen, Iowa, along with Adam Morris, our producer. I'm Joe Van Gore. 4-0 Remsen St. Mary's over George Little Rock in the semifinals of District 1 and in the quarterfinals of Substate 1. As Alex Schrader, Isaiah Garretts, and Damon Brownmiller, the bottom third of the order for the Hawks, will step in against Caleb DeWitt, who has given up 4 runs on 5 hits so far in the game, has a strikeout, a couple walks, and a hit batsman. And the pitch. Outside to Schrader, who flew out to left to end the first, and it's 1-0. The 1-0, outside, ball 2, 2-0 the count. Here at Thielen Memorial Field, 3:23 down the left field line, and the 2-0 pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. 3:45 down the right field line, and a spacious 360 in center field. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a high chopper taken by the third baseman Van Briesen. The throw not in time. Infield single for Alex Schrader, hit number 6 for the Hawks tonight. And it brings up Brady Shorg, who singled and scored back in the second. He is 1 for 1. No, I'm sorry. Isaiah Garretts, I'm sorry. Brady would be in that spot if he was batting. He's playing left field, but Isaiah Garretts is 1 for 1 with a run scored back in the second. Probably see him on the mound in the top of the fourth for Remsen St. Mary's. And a look over to first by DeWitt to chase Alex Schrader back. And now a throw over, and Schrader back in time. Has the Remsen St. Mary's bench giving Alex a good ribbing for getting his pants dirty. You got to wash him tonight, Mom. And now time is called at the plate by Isaiah as Alex Schrader was headed to second. Nope. At second now is Schrader. It was okay. That's the only way. Yeah. So a balk is called. Here's a swing and a foul. Thank you, Adam. 1 ball and 1 strike. So Schrader now at second with a balk. We told you that 360 to center field here at Marv Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen. 1-1 pitch. There's a strike, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second with nobody out. Isaiah Garretts batting for Remsen St. Mary's. Damon Brownmiller is next. And here's a pitch outside, and it's 2-2. There is a field in Mitchell, South Dakota called Cadwell Park that has a center field at the fence, 420 feet. That beats the heck out of any major league park, let me tell you. 374 in the power alleys, 340 down the lines. Wow. 3 balls and 2 strikes. I mentioned that as DeWitt with a couple looks at second. 3-2 pitch, ball 4. He walked him. That is the third walk given up by Caleb DeWitt. Here comes Damon Brownmiller. And here comes a pinch runner. So that means Isaiah will be pitching in the top of the fourth. And Brady Shorg will get to be at first base running for Garretts, so I'm pretty sure we'll see Garretts in the top of the fourth inning for Remsen St. Mary's on the mound for Blaine Harpanaugh. The pitch up high, ball one. From August 4th to August 15th in Mitchell, South Dakota, it's the South Dakota State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Here's a pitch outside, and it's 2-0. And I've been doing public address at that tournament since 2014. 35 games out of 11 days that we'll have. But it is a huge park, Cadwell Park, up in Mitchell. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Damon Brownmiller with runners at first and second and nobody out in a 4-0 Hawks lead. Here's a little grounder over to second, dropped, and everybody is safe. Brady Shorg will reach on a drop ball by second baseman Isaiah Johnson. Alex Schrader is at third. Brownmiller reaches on a fielder's choice. Here's the top of the order, and Carter Shorg, who has walked and scored, reached on an error, forced at third in the second. 4-0, Remsen St. Mary's in the third, and the pitch outside to Carter for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Ball through the legs of Ben Anderson, and a run will score to make it 5-0. Brendan Fish will score. No, check that. Alex Schrader will score to make it 5-0. Brody Shore goes to third. Brownmiller goes to second. And there's a strike to Carter, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. And a pitch missing for 3 balls and 1 strike. So Remsen St. Mary's has scored in every inning. It's 5-0 now, bottom of the third. Runners at second and third with nobody out. Caleb DeWitt with the pitch, and that's ball 4. Carter Shorg is the 4th walk given up by Caleb DeWitt. The bases are loaded again, and time is called. As head coach Tyler Glanzer will have an infield and battery meeting here with the Hawks leading 5-0. Bases loaded with 1 in here in the bottom of the third inning. And I believe we are going to have a pitching change, and we will, for George Little Rock. It's Remsen St. Mary's 5, George Little Rock 0 here in the bottom of the third inning. A run in with the bases loaded and nobody out. We'll be back after this for Fuller Digital Solutions.
Family. Swain Motor Company in Cherokee knows about family, and they have vehicles for everyone in your family, from dad to mom and even the college kids. And our family works together every day with Swain Motor Company, Mike's Body Shop next door, and SNS Auction Services. We know your family is important to you, and at Swain Motor Company, they're important to us, too. Stop by and visit us today, downtown Cherokee, and online at swainmotorcompany.com.
All right, the new George Little Rock pitcher is right-handed throwing number 22, Justin Olson. His 10th game, he's had 1 start. He's 0-2, 22 in the third innings pitched, an ERA of 5.96. 28 hits, 28 runs, 19 earned, 22 strikeouts, and 11 walks. And I believe that Caleb DeWitt is at short now for Micah Jambeck. So Justin Olson will face Levi Waldschmidt when play is back in. It's 5-0 Remsen St. Mary's here in the bottom of the third inning. Yep, Caleb DeWitt has gone to short to replace Caleb DeWitt. See, don't see any other changes for the Mustangs. Yep, that is the only change. And here comes Levi Waldschmidt. Solid 2 for 2. 2 singles, a run batted in, and 2 scored. And the first pitch by Justin Olson is a strike on the inside corner at the knees, and it's 0-1. Blaine Harpenaugh will be playing shortstop in the top of the 4th, waiting on deck, and the pitch missing low for 1 ball and 1 strike. Corners in. The 1-1 pitch with the bases loaded. Bouncing ball, base hit. Brady Shorg will score. Damon Brownmiller will score. Carter Shorg will be at second. A 2-run single for Levi Waldschmidt, who is 3 for 3 with 3 runs batted in and 2 runs scored. It is now 7-0 Hawks. Here comes Blaine Harpenaugh. Still the pitcher technically, but I have a feeling he'll be playing short in the top of the 4th, and the pitch. Strike, and it's 0-1. So Carter Shorg at second, Levi Waldschmidt after a 2-run single at first with 3 runs in, and it's 7-0 Remsen St. Mary's. And the pitch by Justin Olson, and a base hit for Blaine, his second hit of the game. Here comes a runner around third to score to make it 8-0. And a runner going to third and a second on the throw home. RBI single by Blaine Harpenaugh, so he is 2 for 3 with 2 runs batted in. As Carter Shorg will score from second, Levi Waldschmidt will stop at second. And here comes Xavier Gallus, who had an RBI single in the first, walked in the second. And the pitch. Here's a line drive caught by the third baseman, Brandon Van Briesen. Xavier Gallus lines to third for the first out of the 3rd inning. And here's Cale Ortman, who reached on a fielder's choice in the first, hit by a pitch in the second. And the first offering to Ortman in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Here is a swing and a long, loud foul down the left field line. And the count is 0-2. And here's a pitch that hits the bat of Cale Ortman. And the count is still 0-2. Jeremy Koink waiting on deck. He would be the 9th man to bat in this inning. And there's a swing and a miss, strike 3. There's 2 down. That is the first strikeout in relief for Justin Olson of George Little Rock. 2 down, and the Remsen St. Mary's third for Jeremy Koink, who's 0 for 2 with a ground out to first and a strikeout looking. And the pitch. Low, ball 1. Levi Waldschmidt at third. Blaine Harpenaugh at second. 4 runs in. 8-0. Remsen St. Mary's, bottom of the 3rd, and the pitch. Up high. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0. Here's a base hit that'll score 2 more. Waldschmidt will score. Harpenaugh coming to the plate. Here's a runner to second, and the ball deflects off second. So Jeremy Koink with a 2-run single to make it 10-0 Hawks, as Waldschmidt, Blaine Harpenaugh will score. So the inning continues.
Now batting for Remsen St. Mary's, number 3, Alex Schrader.
And here's Alex Schrader to bat for the second time here in the 3rd. Singled and scored earlier this inning. Before that, flew out to left in the first. 10-0 Hawks. 6 runs in here in the third, and a hit batsman. That is the first hit batsman in relief by Justin Olson of George Little Rock, and here's Isaiah Garrett's expected to be the pitcher in the top of the fourth inning. As Isaiah will check back in, he did have a pinch runner come in for him earlier this inning as he walked, and his pinch runner eventually came around to score. So Isaiah is the 11th man to bat in this inning, with the Hawks leading 10-0. And the pitch off the glove of Ben Anderson, and the runners will move up via a pass ball. So Jeremy Koink at third, Alex Schrader at second with 2 down and 6 in. Remsen St. Mary's with a 10-0 lead in the third. Here's a swing and a miss by Isaiah. And the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch, strike, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, runners at second and third, 10-0 Remsen St. Mary's here in the bottom of the third. Justin Olson of the Mustangs to the line in the pitch. And a foul as it hit the bat of Garrett's, and the count is still 1-2. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will end the inning. Second strikeout in relief for Justin Olson. But Remsen St. Mary's bats 11 and scores 6 runs on 4 hits in the inning. There was 1 error, and there were 2 left on base. We go to the fourth. Remsen St. Mary's 10 and George Little Rock nothing in the Iowa Baseball Playoffs in Class 1A on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE 92.1 FM.
Have you ever felt like maybe you just don't have the right fit when trying clothes or shoes? Well, sometimes you can feel that way with your internet plan too. With Westel Systems, you'll always have the perfect plan to fit your lifestyle. With various speeds and data usage, we offer the fastest plans for all your smartphones, tablets, and multiple streaming devices. No one else can deliver the reliability and speed that Westel Systems can. Fiber to the home and dedicated gigabyte speeds is why Westel System was awarded the Smart Rural Community distinction. Call our Remsen office today to find out which plan fits you best, because not everyone understands your internet needs the way Westel System does.
We go to the top of the fourth inning. Remsen St. Mary's with a 10-0 lead over George Little Rock. And some changes for the Hawks. Isaiah Garrett's now pitching his 11th game. He's had 3 starts, 6-0 with an ERA of 2.01, 31 and a third innings pitched, 15 hits, 14 runs, 9 earned, 47 strikeouts, 14 walks. That means Blaine Harpanaugh will replace Carter Shorg at short. Carter Shorg will replace Alex Schrader at third. And I believe those are all of the changes for the Hawks here, with Isaiah Garrett's coming into pitch.
Now pitching for Remsen St. Mary's, number 25, Isaiah Garrett. Leading off the top of the fourth inning.
So here comes Tyler Grieve to lead it off for George Little Rock in the top of the fourth. Struck out swinging in the first. He is 0 for 1 in the pitch. A strike from Isaiah Garrett's. Again, Blaine Harpanaugh faced 1 over the minimum in the first 3 innings of the game, striking out 9 and walking 1. And the pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 0-2 to Tyler Grieve. Garrett's with the 0-2 pitch, swinging a pop-up left side. Who wants it? Blaine Harpanaugh will make the catch, and there's one away. Tyler Grieve pops up to short for out number 1. That is the first time that George Little Rock has had the ball in play, and here's Ben Anderson, who struck out swinging to end the first. He is 0 for 1. 10-0, Remsen St. Mary's here in the top of the 4th inning. Here's a swing and a drive center field. Jeremy Klink, though, has it, and there are 2 down. Ben Anderson flies to center for out number 2. Here's Caleb DeWitt. Struck out swinging to begin the second. He is 0 for 1.
Nobody on, but bring to the plate number 5, Caleb DeWitt.
And the first offering missing for ball 1 to Caleb DeWitt, who is now playing shortstop. A pitch in for a strike. And the count 1 ball and 1 strike. So Isaiah Garrett's, and the pitch missing as the scoreboard has left us. It's warming up. Just press, resume game. There you go. 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs, swing and a foul, and it's 1-2. Doing a lot of baseball PA for Elk Point, South Dakota, and Crofton, Nebraska. They asked me to run a scoreboard, so I've gotten fairly decent at it. A round of 2s here, and the pitch by Garrett's up high, full count to Caleb DeWitt. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Top of the 4th, 10-0, Remsen St. Mary's, and that's ball 4. Only the second base runner for George Little Rock on the first walk given up in relief by Isaiah Garrett's. And here comes Max DeBoer, who struck out swinging in the second. He's 0 for 1. 10-0, Remsen St. Mary's here in the top of the 4th. And the pitch outside, ball 1. Go fix the scoreboard, Adam. I can run that. I think. The 1-0, there's the strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first with 2 down. The 1-1 from Garrett's, inside and low, 2 balls and 1 strike. And the 2-1, swing and a fly ball center field. Jeremy Klink running back, and that one is a hit. As coming around to score will be Caleb DeWitt. Here's a throw home, and it is in time. Yes, it is, to retire the side. What a throw by Jeremy Klink to retire Caleb DeWitt on an 8-2 play to retire the side. In the meantime, Max DeBoer will get the first hit of the game for George Little Rock, a double. But Caleb DeWitt trying to score from first base is thrown out. Jeremy Klink to Xavier Gallus to retire the side. So in the inning, no runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Remsen St. Mary's 10 and George Little Rock nothing on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE 92.1 FM.
word that seems to excite and unite all. Sale. When you shop with the KCHE Shopper webpage, you get a sale every day. It's one big sale on items you already want or need. Restaurants, automotive, recreation, apparel, shopping, and more. KCHEshopper.com. Shopping locally, yet online and on your time. Fill a cart, pay, and print from wherever you are. A sale every day at KCHEshopper.com.
Well, folks, we just saw the defensive play of the game for Remsen St. Mary's as Jeremy Koink, after chasing down a double by Max DeBoer, the first hit of the game for George Little Rock, Jeremy Koink threw to Xavier Gallus to get Caleb DeWitt at the plate to keep George Little Rock off the board. Now we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Scoreboard not working. Damon Brownmiller will lead it off here for Remsen St. Mary's here in the bottom of the fourth, leading 10-0. He has flown out to left, reached on a fielder's choice, and scored in the second and third innings, respectively. And the pitch. Swing and a foul, strike one. So Adam, as well advised, got to pay attention to the count with no scoreboard. Here's the 0-1. Strike, and it's 0-2. Thank you. So no balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Damon Brownmiller. Justin Olson on for a second inning of relief for the Mustangs. And a pitch outside, and it's 1-2. Top of the order, Carter Shorg now playing third. Levi Waldschmidt, who's 3 for 3, also scheduled here in the bottom of the fourth for Remsen St. Mary's. And the 1-2 pitch by Olson. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away. That's the third strikeout in relief for Justin Olson. 1 away in the Remsen St. Mary's fourth for Carter Shorg at the top of the order, but no, a pinch hitter. As Dawson Harpenow will be batting for Carter Shorg, and he will take a strike, and it's 0-1. Dawson, no average, no home runs, no RBIs, no hits on the season, but he is a senior. And there's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and nobody on. And the pitch up high, 1-2. So Carter Shorg batted 3 times, walked twice, scored twice. And there's strike 3 called, and there's 2 down. 4th strikeout in relief for Justin Olson of George Little Rock. 2 down in the Remsen St. Mary's bottom of the fourth for another pinch hitter. This is Jacob Garretts, another senior, batting .286. No home runs, 1 RBI, and 2 hits on the season. Levi Waldschmidt, 3 for 3, with 3 runs batted in and 3 runs scored in the pitch. Missing for ball 1. So again, right-handed hitting, number 17, Jacob Garretts. Batting here with 2 down and nobody on in the bottom of the fourth. 10-0, Remsen St. Mary's. And the pitch. And, sorry, Adam, not keeping up with the count. What is it? 2-0. All right. Thank you. Got to believe that guy or that guy. So here's the 2-0. There's a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike to Jacob Garretts, batting here in the bottom of the fourth, with Remsen St. Mary's leading 10-0. The 2-1 strike, and it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on, bottom of the fourth. Remsen St. Mary's leads George Little Rock 10-0, bottom of the fourth in the pitch. Swing and a bouncer right to first. Caleb DeLalo will step on first, and that retires to side First time that Remsen St. Mary's has been retired in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the top of the fifth. Remsen St. Mary's 10 and George Little Rock nothing in the Iowa Baseball Class 1A playoffs on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE 92.1 FM.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
All right, new pitcher for Remsen St. Mary's. Number 11, right-handed throwing Cale Ortman. His 10th game. He started 4. He's 2-1, 27 in the third innings pitched. An ERA of 1.54. 17 hits, 14 runs, 16 earned, 26 strikeouts, 16 walks. So he becomes the third Hawk pitcher of the game. And let's see, Blaine Harpenaugh has moved to first. And let's see, as the throw goes down to second, try to get you the other changes here. Alex Schrader back in the game at third. And Carter Shorg will go back to short. So leading it off for the Mustangs here in the top of the fifth, Caleb DeLeau. And he will foul one off for strike one. We understand no power in the crow's nest. So that means no power. There's a swing and a miss. And it's 0-2 to Leleau. Cale Ortman to the line and the pitch. Swing and a foul. And it's still 0-2. Micah Jambeck, I believe. Nope. Looks like we have a pinch hitter for George Little Rock coming up. It will be Justin Olson. And here's a pitch missing, and it's 1-2. And there's strike three called. One away, first strikeout in relief for Cale Ortman of Remsen St. Mary's. One away in the George Little Rock fifth. Here comes Justin Olson to bat for the first time. Right-handed hitting, wearing number 22. The pitcher batting 162, no home runs, 1 RBI, 6 hits on the season and the pitch. Strike, and it's 0-1. Brandon Van Briesen is waiting on deck. So again, Cale Ortman on the hill for Remsen St. Mary's. Alex Schrader is now at third. Carter Shorg back to short. Blaine Harpenaugh replacing Ortman at first. Here's a pitch missing. And the count, Adam. 2 balls and 1 strike. Got to keep that guy on his toes all the time. Here's a swing and a miss, and it's 2-2 to Justin Olson. 2-2 pitch. And a ball. 3 balls and 2 counts. So you can just go like that. There you go. All right. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Justin Olson. Here on the top of the fifth, 1 out, nobody on. The Hawks leading, the Mustangs 10-0, and the pitch. Inside, ball 4. So the first walk in relief for Cale Ortman, and that is the second walk given up by Remsen St. Mary's pitching tonight. Here's Brandon Van Briesen, who struck out swinging to begin the third. He is 0 for 1. 10-0. Hawks over the Mustangs here in the fifth, and the pitch high for ball one. And a pitch inside. Two balls and no strikes, says Adam. I'm just seeing if you know. Here's the 2-0. There's a strike, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. That's what the computer says. Oh, well, yeah, but somebody's got to punch the button. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Brandon Van Briesen in the pitch by Ortman. And there goes the runner. Here's a throw to second, not in time. As I believe Justin Olson is running for himself. The count is now 3-1. Yes, he is. So a pass ball gets Justin Olson to second. And the 3-1 strike, and it's full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes to Brandon Van Briesen. There you go, Adam. Hang in there with me, buddy. And now the payoff pitch by Ortman. Strike 3 called, and there's 2 down. Brandon Van Briesen strikes out looking. Second strikeout in relief for Cale Ortman. 2 down in the George Little Rock fifth, trailing Remsen St. Mary's 10-0. And here's Isaiah Johnson, who struck out swinging in the third. He's 0 for 1. And the pitch. Swinging a foul, and it's strike 1. Our game about an hour and 8 minutes old. We did start 5 minutes early at 6:55. And the 0-1 strike, and the count is 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner at second, 10-0 Remsen St. Mary's here in the top of the 5th inning. And the pitch outside, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Isaiah Johnson. And the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. And, folks, I believe that will end the game as well. 3 strikeouts in relief for Cale Ortman. And, folks, that will end the game by the run rule after 4.5 innings for George Little Rock in the top of the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. So Remsen St. Mary's will advance to the District 1 championship game Saturday night at 7 against either Galen Catholic or Trinity Christian. Those two are playing right now at Riverview Complex in Lamars. So Remsen St. Mary's against either Galen Catholic or Trinity Christian. Saturday night at 7. You'll hear the game on Fuller Digital Solutions, and I'm also sure on KCHE 92.1 FM. So we'll take a break. We'll wrap things up. We'll review some scores, and then we'll send you home as the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks go to 24-3 on the season, while George Little Rock will end their season at 5-17. We'll be back to wrap things up after this from Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE 92.1 FM.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Score big with American Bank. Our staff is here to help you hit a home run to meet all your financial goals. Step up to the plate and let us show you what teamwork is all about. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a grand slam season. American Bank is a proud supporter of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Enjoy your independence at Bavarian Meadows Assisted Living in Remsen, Iowa. We offer safe, comfortable, relaxing accommodations to our residents and an independent lifestyle with assistance in personal care and daily support services. Individual apartments are designed to maintain resident independence with dignity, privacy, and respect. Residents can furnish their apartment with their own cherished items. Independence, with help when you need it. Bavarian Meadows Assisted Living, Remsen, Iowa.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Tonight's live stream is sponsored by Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen. When you've experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust Fish Funeral Home and Monument to guide you through the process of honoring their life. At Fish Funeral Home and Monument, we pride ourselves on serving families in Remsen and the surrounding areas with dignity, respect, and compassion. Visit us online at fishfh.com or call 712-786-2333. That's Fish Funeral Home and Monuments, Remsen.
Along with Adam Morse, our producer, Joe Van Gore, back at Marv Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen, Iowa, as the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks are through to the District 1 championship of the Iowa High School Athletic Association Baseball Postseason in Class 1A. The Hawks will play either Galen Catholic or Trinity Christian, who are playing right now in Lamar's. That will be Saturday night at 7. We'll have the game on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE 92.1 FM as Remsen St. Mary's on back-to-back nights gets 10-0 5-inning wins. Last night, 10-0 over Storm Lake St. Mary's in 5, and tonight, 10-0 over George Little Rock also in 5 innings. So, here's the line score for George Little Rock, who ends their season at 5-17. No runs, 1 hit, 2 errors, 3 left on base. Taking the loss, the starting pitcher, Caleb DeWitt. He ends his season at 1-6. And Max DeBoer had a double for George Little Rock in the 4th for the only hit of the game. But while DeBoer was doubling, Caleb DeWitt, who was playing shortstop at the time, tried to score all the way from first. He was thrown out at home. Jeremy Coink to Xavier Gallus as the defensive play of the game for Remsen St. Mary's to keep George Little Rock off the board. For Remsen St. Mary's, 10 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 7 left on base. The winning pitcher, Blaine Harpenaugh, 9 strikeouts. His first strikeout of the night was the 500th in his career. So he has 509 in his career, and if I'm not mistaken, an even 100 for his career. So congratulations to Blaine Harpenaugh on such a milestone. As a matter of fact, he only, in his 3 innings, he pitched to one over the minimum, and that was a walk to Caleb DeLaylau back in the 2nd inning. Otherwise, 9 strikeouts for Blaine Harpenaugh out of those 10 batters he faced in 3 innings. Harpenaugh goes to 10-0 on the season. For Remsen St. Mary's, offensively, Carter Shorg had a couple runs scored. Levi Waldschmidt, 3 singles, 3 runs batted in, and 3 runs scored. Blaine Harpenaugh had a couple singles, a couple runs batted in, and a run scored. Xavier Gallus with an RBI single. Jeremy Coink with a 2-run single. Alex Schrader with a single and a run scored. Isaiah Garretts with a single and 2 runs scored, and Damon Brownmiller had a run scored, part of the 10-run, 9-hit attack for Remsen St. Mary's here. Here in this game, again, the semifinals of District 1, the quarterfinals of Sub-State 1. So again, Remsen St. Mary's will play the winner of Galen Catholic and Trinity Christian here at Marv Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen Saturday night at 7. Adam and I will be here for Fuller Digital Solutions and I think on KCHE 92.1 FM. Big thanks to our Remsen St. Mary's sponsors. For Adam Morse, our producer, I'm Joe Van Gore. We bid you good night from Marv Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen, Iowa, once again in the semifinals of District 1 and the quarterfinals of Sub-State 1 here in the Iowa Class 1A baseball playoffs. Remsen St. Mary's defeats George Little Rock 10-0 in 5 innings. You've been listening to Remsen St. Mary's Hawks Baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE 92.1 FM.